the ground. Thank you. All right. All right. Boom. We still got people rolling in, but we are going to get this thing off the ground. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you that has made the time to show up today. Firstly and foremost, for yourself. And secondly, for the journey that I'm guiding. I feel supported that all of you guys are here. And I'm going to be holding this space for each and every single one of you for the next 90 minutes to almost 2 hours if we need to go to that at an integration at the end. So thank you so much for making the time to be here. I'm absolutely pumped to be here, and I'm absolutely privileged and humbled to thank you to be part of the Breathmasters team as a senior coach and master trainer, and getting to guide this journey. Brian sends everybody his love. He sent me a text message right before we got on. So welcome to this journey of abundance and self-trust, which is a journey that is near and dear to my heart, that I crafted and curated actually about a couple of months ago, and I've had the privilege of guiding it to a bunch of people about 2 or 3 times already. And this is the first time I'm guiding it inside of Breathmasters. And for those of you that are inside of the Facebook group, or you follow me on social media, you would know that it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. And so as a service offering to the world, this is my birthday gift to the world. This journey in particular, abundance and self-trust. So I'm super excited to have everybody here. It's incredible to see the number of people that are still coming in today. I feel really, really blessed and humbled and absolutely privileged to get to hold this space today. So let's dive in and dig into this. So 30 years ago, very few people were aware of what breathwork was, like intentional breathwork. And as you know, as animals, as Homo sapiens, we are the only animal on the planet that is able to control our nervous state through intentional breathing. We can change our chemistry, and we can literally physically change how we feel by controlling our breathing. We're the only animal on this planet that has the capacity and the ability to do that. And then with the rise of the pandemic, breathwork has just gone mainstream everywhere. And it's great timing too, considering that it's just been strange times for the last 3 years that we've all experienced collectively across the globe. And definitely one of the most challenging times for humans to be alive, and for so many people with so much uncertainty and so much change with what the future holds, and everything constantly moving so fast and changing so fast. And it can get hard to keep up with it all. And I think this is a major factor of what's driving so many people to step up and to find new ways of overcoming things like stress, anxiety, and the overwhelm that just naturally comes as a byproduct of working through and shifting through so many things in our lives. So what brought me personally to breathwork is practically around the same context that brought all of us to breathwork, right? It's ultimately a culmination of the different experiences in my life, ranging from things like serious health issues that I've experienced in my life, stress, anxiety, grief, depression, fear, and a whole host of other things that I can probably add to the list, and would probably resonate with many of us. And I'm sure we're all familiar with all of these things. And the past couple of years have been, just looking over the last 2 to 3 years, have been really challenging times, from closing down my business post-COVID to dealing with a lot of stress in my family around things like drug addiction, having worked through things like sexual abuse in my past, emotional trauma, let alone the journey of my personal life throughout the years of my life that brought me to where I am today, to be blessed and privileged to be able to hold this space in this capacity for others. So there was a time in my life on the health side of things for me where I was working too much and not really taking care of myself. I drink a lot of coffee. I'd be out of practice of taking care of myself, not eating right, barely sleeping, jacking myself up on all sorts of stimulants. And any stimulant will fit into that category, without getting too specific, just to get by, to stay on top of things until I crashed several times along the way. And I ended up being hospitalized a number of times, in and out of hospitals. And I was wondering why my nervous system was so shot. And I always felt like I was on edge, like I was just one big episode from just losing myself completely. So I've been in the personal development space, not just personally, but personally and professionally, for over 2 decades collectively, between my own healing journey and working with people in matters surrounding health, lifestyle, and so on. But it wasn't until I actually experienced my first transformational breathwork journey. So my background with breathwork, intentional breathwork, actually started off in performance breathing. So at one point in my career in the fitness industry, I was working with high-level athletes, Olympic athletes, UFC fighters, and that sort of athlete. And so that's where my work with breathwork came in. It was performance breathing. So it was on game day, pre-training, post-training, and that sort of thing. But it wasn't until I experienced my first transformational breathwork journey after losing my spiritual mentor of 15 years to cancer, which was last year. And I dove into one of Brian's journeys, and to his voice, my world literally turned 180 degrees in just 90 minutes. I was absolutely rocked to my core. I'd never experienced anything like it in my life. And I'd been working with my spiritual mentor, who's also my counselor, and a whole team of people for 15 years. But this was like healing literally on steroids, right? I mean, we've all probably experienced one of these journeys so far. And it was almost instantly, the stress in my life started to subside. I was able to, my emotional triggers weren't as intense anymore. I could feel the triggers, but I could actually cope and manage my triggers and work through them and move through them. I had way more energy. I was much more focused. I was able to cope with whatever was coming up in my life more calmly and more grounded. And it's been a really interesting year after Suzanne, my spiritual mentor, passed away, because it was kind of like all of the lessons that led up to that point where she passed away. And it was like the universe kind of held an M16 and was just firing all these lessons at me to see what's actually landed. And it's just been like one thing after another for the past year. So it's been a hell of a ride, a roller coaster. But roller coasters can be scary and they can be fun. Really depends on where we ride them from, what mind frame we ride them from, right? So after I experienced my first transformational breathwork journey, I knew I'd found the missing link to the culmination of work that I'd accumulated in my 2 decades as a whole person health coach. And I've actually got some of my clients on here today, which is really awesome to have. So if it can legitimately help people overcome things like stress, beat anxiety, pull themselves out of depression without having to see a doctor or even taking a single pill, then why aren't we making this medicine available to everybody, right? Because Big Pharma wants to control health. But here we are, right? Here we are. And I get the privilege of sharing this work as a catalyst, as being a catalyst. So one of my biggest mantras in life is, I'm the universe and the universe works through me. So I am nothing but a guide and a catalyst. And I have the privilege of guiding people like yourselves from all walks of life, from all around the world, from the comfort of my home. And this is one of the biggest beautiful lessons that came out of COVID, right? Is realizing how small the world actually is and how connected we actually are as human beings. And so when we talk about breath work, we're talking about regulating our nervous system. But when we talk about transformational breath work or somatic release breath work, we're now taking it layers deeper into unpacking and allowing the breath to guide our subconscious mind to unpacking and bringing to the surface whatever it is that's lurking in the shadows of our basement, right? The things that we kind of keep pushing down. I was on a call with a client of mine the other day, and we were having a conversation about these things, and he said, I'll just do it. And these are verbatim his words. Up until we started working together, I've just been doing things the quote unquote American way, just push things down as much as I can until I forget that they even exist, until one day they just become too much. And it all kind of pops back up to the surface like Pandora's box, right? So what is it about breath work that creates such a powerful experience for so many people? For starters, it's not our external reality that causes us so much turmoil. It's the thoughts, the opinions, the beliefs that we hold about what's happening in our world that's the true cause of our suffering or our dis-ease, which then translates into disease, right? Every dis-ease we experience in life ends up becoming our disease, be it diabetes, be it cancer, whatever, fill in the blanks, right? And so many of us spend so much time working on our conscious mind, willing ourselves into change, talking about positive mindset, and just kind of pushing things in the background into the basement of our shadows even more. We spend so much time working on our conscious mind through things like reading books, going, if I just take this one more course, I'll be able to figure out the solution. If I listen to this podcast, I'll find the solution. And we get so caught up in the busyness of everything external, which is just more avoidance of actually doing the work, right? So it's like, don't tell me what you know. Tell me what you're doing with what you know. That's what matters, right? It's what are we doing with what we're actually learning and uncovering ourselves. That's where true change lives. That's where we get to unpack, work through, and build our resiliency muscle, because resilience is a muscle that we've got to train, right? So all of these things that are in our subconscious mind are the 95% of our mind that drives all of our thoughts, our emotions, our behaviors, our actions. Yet so many of us spend time, like I said, working on our conscious mind, our prefrontal cortex, our thinking, logical, rational mind. That's just a small part of us. So there's a reason why we can read a book and then 1 week later, we can barely remember anything that we read, let alone actually take action on it. We don't retain much. We probably retain about 20, maybe 30% if we're lucky. All right, so the subconscious mind learns not by consuming content, but through repetition. So if we want to change a habit, it's in doing the reps, like everything in life. Even in fitness training, right? I don't grow a bicep from doing one bicep curl. It's the repetitions, it's the sets, it's the consistent action, right? That's how we create change. So building a new habit or routine trains the subconscious mind for us to be able to inspire new ways of thinking, new belief systems, new emotions, so we can actually filter through what's acquired, what's been projected onto us, and what's actually ours. To be able to listen to that inner voice that doesn't scream loud, but speaks to us all the time, right? So This is some of the reasons why breathwork is so powerful. It's the fast track to rapid healing, to growth and transformation. But again, one of the most important things when we go through experiences like this is what I said a second ago. We can get so caught up in doing one breathwork journey after another, and missing out on the integration process, on actually bringing to surface and sitting with what's come up for me, what lessons have I learned, and how can I put these lessons into action to create the change. What we do in these breathwork journeys is we uncover stuff, and then we've got to integrate these lessons into our life. We've actually got to put them into action, right? So today we're going to be breathing deep. We're going to bring to surface all of the complexes, conditioning, societal programming, generational trauma that's been trapped and suppressed. That's ultimately the cause of what we're really struggling with in our lives. Not the surface stuff, but the things that are underneath. So what's today's journey about? Let's unpack it a little bit. Today is about abundance and self-trust, because a lot of us live in the mindset of scarcity. And that's why we constantly rummage going, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to earn more, I need to acquire this before I can do that. Like it's this fear that if I don't do this, I'm not going to get that. When the reality is, if you want to be successful, if you want to live a life of abundance, if you want to make decisions based on your own self-trust, you've got to understand that it's not about luck. It's not about wanting what others have. It's about what you are destined for. We are all destined to live a life of abundance. Abundance is an energy. It's an energy. It's not something that we get or give. It's something that we are. I choose to live life as a verb. Rather than saying I have love, I say I am love. Rather than saying I have abundance, I am abundance. Right? I live as a verb. It's in the doing. It's in the being. Right? It's always been who you are. So now's the time for you to take control of your life and make it happen for yourself. And knowing these truths can really help you achieve whatever goal in life that you want to achieve. But it takes more than just thinking that you deserve it. You have to feel it, be it, become it. Your subconscious mind is the key to bringing your goal of abundance to fruition. Inside each and every single one of us is a wellspring of unlimited potential and unlimited energy. Most people don't utilize this amazingly powerful tool because they simply don't know how to access it. And this is where our breath is going to help us today. By going deep and unlocking the door to our inner minds, we release into the world our truest potential through conscious connected breathing. It's about getting our subconscious mind on board with our conscious goals in the context of abundance and self-trust. And why is it abundance and self-trust? Because in order for me to be able to be in the mind frame and in the living of abundance, I've got to be able to trust myself enough to trust that I deserve to live abundantly. So they go hand in hand. We're going to be able to see what gifts lay before us and allow ourselves more time to use our own inner strengths. So I want you to imagine what it would feel like to feel pure confidence in your core, to unleash the power of your own true potential, to finally achieve your goals, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's abundance, whether it's self-trust, whether it's conscious relationships and love. This journey is designed with the intention for you to access the power of your subconscious mind to encourage you to rewrite the codes and the programs that are not serving your highest purpose in life, so that you can regain control of your own fate with a deep inner knowing and deep inner self-trust. How can I tell somebody that I trust you if I don't trust me? How can I say I love you if I don't love me? Where's that love going to come from? It's like trying to pay out of an empty bank account, right? The only risk you take in this experience is the risk of exploring your own self-limitations and flirting with the idea of what if your fears were no longer standing in your way. So this breathwork journey is intentionally architected with powerful guidance, with visualizations infused with positive affirmations to recondition your subconscious mind along your path to unlock your true potential and live into a life of abundance. Now, this experience isn't going to magically make you rich, but the magic is within you. It's time for you to tap into that. It's time to stop waiting for things to happen. It's time for you to clean house, to clean the mental clutter, the emotional clutter, so that you can step into your own power. It's time for you to get out of your own way. Abundance is not achieved by those who wait. It's achieved by those who create. So the question for you right now is, how ready are you to see what lies within the walls of your own subconscious mind that's been begging for your attention, for you to truly see your ultimate potential? If this screams a wholehearted yes from within you, then you've landed in the right place for you today to experience exactly what you need in order for you to break through your own barriers. So before we dive in, I know most of you have probably done one or a dozen breathwork journeys so far, but I just want to cover 3 areas that I want to bring into your awareness that you will probably experience in this journey. First, physical. On the physical side, as we start to breathe and as we start to offload a lot of carbon dioxide through open mouth breathing, chemistry in our body is going to start to go crazy. So on the physical side of things, you're going to start to feel numbness, tingling sensations. You might start to feel like your jaws lock up, like tetany, where your arms might lock up, your feet might lock up. I've experienced full-on exorcisms in some of the breathwork journeys that I've been on, right? It's pretty fun. It's pretty rad. Right? So on the physical side, anything that comes up, just notice the story that might start to come up with it, where you're starting to block yourself, and breathe through it. Know that you are the captain of your own journey, and you can pull back at any time if things get too intense and come back in when you're ready. So any physical sensation, whether it's pain, discomfort in your body, numbness, tingling sensations, tetany, whatever it is, invite the feeling. But if it does get too uncomfortable, know that you have full control and full power to ease back on your breathing, calm yourself, and come back in when you're ready. On the mental side of things, there's going to be a lot of mental chatter going on. You're probably listening to me, and there's stories that are playing in the back of your mind right now, right? So, so on the mental side of things, I'm just like seeing some of the messages come through, and I love them. So on the mental side of things, right, things are going to come up. The mental chatters, the inner critic is going to start to come in and say, like, this is hard. You could be doing something better with your life. You could be doing something different with your time right now. But within about 15 to 20 minutes, that mental chatter is going to start to quiet down. And what's going to happen is we're going to slow down the prefrontal cortex, our thinking brain, and the subconscious mind is going to open up. And then you're going to drop into your body and go deeper into the experience, right? Know that anything that you hear, feel, or experience is designed for you to just go deeper into the experience as you breathe. Third, on the emotional side, emotions will come up. We cannot heal what we don't feel. So if emotions come up, invite them, let them come to the surface, and breathe through them, because you know what? The only way out is through. That's all I'm going to say. So, unless you're breathing in a bathtub, a swimming pool, or you're driving, this experience is really safe, all right? Like I said, you are the captain of your own journey. At any time this gets too intense for you, close your mouth, breathe through your nose, elongate your exhales, and your nervous system will calm down, and you will come back in and feel a lot calmer, and then you can rejoin when you're ready and start breathing that conscious, connected, active breathing. Unless you have any of these contraindications, cardiovascular disease, retinal detachment, glaucoma, hypertension, a history of strokes or heart attacks, or you've been diagnosed by a healthcare professional with mental disorders like bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or any of these things, or you've got experiences with things like epilepsy, or you're pregnant, this is going to be safe for you to breathe, open mouth breathing, active breathing all the way through. Right? If you have any of these contraindications, my suggestion for you is to breathe, listening to how your body is feeling. It's not about the speed of the breath, but rather the depth of your breath that's going to bring you into the experience. So even if you're nasal breathing all the way through, you're still going to go deep, and you're still going to get an experience out of this. So without further ado, things to get comfortable. We're going to do this lying down. If you want to place a pillow behind your knees to give your lower back support, feel free to do so. If you're going to have a pillow behind your head, make sure it's not too big so you're not constricting your airways. We want the chest and the throat open so we can breathe deep. If your internet falls out for whatever reason, stay on your back, keep on breathing, close your mouth, bring yourself back, restart your internet if you want to, and rejoin us. But don't just jump out of the experience. Ease yourself out of it. All right? So, I've talked about self-modulation. Now, our two-part breathing technique for today is going to be open mouth breathing. I want everybody to place one hand on their belly, one hand on the chest. And with your mouth open, we're going to take the first breath in through the mouth, expanding the belly forward and out to the side. Then the second breath into the chest. And then on the exhale, just relax and let the breath fall away. Into the belly, into the chest. Relax and let go. Into the belly, into the chest. Relax and let go. And as we breathe, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in waves. So one breath bleeds into the next. No pause on the inhale, no pause on the exhale. It's not about speed of breathing. It's about depth of breath. The deeper you breathe, the deeper you will go. So, if you are ready, lie down. We're going to start off with nasal breathing for the first song to get us into our body, to adjust what needs to be adjusted. Journey deep, journey safe, and I will see you on the other side. Here we go. So for this first song, close your mouth and just breathe through your nose. Deep in through the nose. And exhale through your nose or your mouth. Long exhales. Just warming up the lungs. The focus is on expanding your diaphragm and settling into your body. And as you breathe through your nose, bring into your awareness, what is your intention today? What do you want to call more of into your life? Just bring it into your awareness. And once you have your intention, on the next exhale, just let it go. Today is about regaining control, reclaiming your personal control and power. Each of us naturally wants to grow and live a life of abundance. So breathing deep in through the nose and letting the breath fall away. As humans, we love to strive to become successful. Because personal success leads us to happiness. All you gotta do is accept abundance and allow it to come to you. Cultivate the feeling of abundance and see yourself as having already achieved it. See yourself celebrating your success. I'm going to be guiding you through this experience and holding you in love, in safety, activating you at a deep, deep level so you can accept abundance and step into your own self-trust. But all you got to do is breathe. All you got to do is surrender yourself to the breath and trust your body to take you through this process. We've lost our control for too long. It's time to pull the reins back in. So the question is, are you ready to live a life that you desire and deserve? A life of abundance and self-trust. All right, here we go. This song is called Seeking Depth. We're going to start to go deeper. So open your mouth, relax the jaw, and start breathing through your mouth, making that first breath full and deep into the belly, into the chest, and then just let the breath fall away on the exhale. Today, let's start strong and finish stronger. Into the belly, into the chest, feeling the expansion, and then just let the breath fall away. Today, you get to create magic for yourself. You get to turn all of your attention inward and your intention to find that place of inner resolve within you. Into the belly, into the chest, feeling the expansion. Full, big, deep breaths. Today is about embracing and committing to the process fully and saying yes to your own healing. And remember, it's depth over speed with your breath, feeling the expansion. No work on the exhale, just release and let it go. My friends, now is the time to decide that you are finally going to go all in and really embrace change. But the question is, how ready are you to face your own stories and break through your own barriers and obstacles in life? These first couple of songs are just about finding your own unique rhythm and flow with your breath, connecting with your body. This journey is all about embracing abundance, shifting from the inside out, from what's been holding you back, keeping you living a life of scarcity and fear, so you can embrace your own self-trust and step into your own light to live a life of abundance. So our first mantra for this session: I feel abundance in and around me, and it is here, it is now. I welcome this abundance with joy and delight. And in my creative imagination, I see the miracle of my own healing, and I am blessed with abundance. And with this next breath, I open an inner door and I step into the sunlight of abundance and all of its manifestations. Do you want real change? Because if you do, you've got to embrace your own suck and realize what's holding you back. Identify your own inner stories and narratives. As Carl Jung says, until we make the unconscious conscious, it will control our lives and we will call it fate. So my friends, right here, right now, know that it is safe to let go of the stories that have been paralyzing you, holding you down with their foot on your throat. This is the day that you say yes to doing the work and going deep to reconcile your own inner peace so you can create the future you want, because the future is now. This next song is called Closer. We're moving closer to our inner core and our inner depth. This is what we came here to do. Lean into the discomfort that you might already be feeling. Breathe deep on the inhale. And on the exhale, just let it go. Because the truth is, growth can only be born out of the suck. Big breath in to the belly, into the chest. And then on the exhale, just let it go. You are guided. You are loved. You are held. You are protected. And I love you, and I am right here holding you in compassion and love. It's time for you to bring yourself back to who you are. This is shadow work right here. Moving closer to love. It's our natural state of being. It's time to come face to face with what is most uncomfortable. So stay with your will, stay with your intention. Because once we face our fears, our insecurities, and uncertainties, and we start to see them for what they are, stories that we've taught ourselves to believe, only then can we start to move beyond them. And then we begin to wake up and realize that we can conquer life and life struggles in the exact same way. You can only ever step into your own greatness by living outside of your comfort zone. Because greatness is not measured by money or status. It's time to drop the self-protection and step into our power. Greatness is measured by courage, by heart, and your willingness to find your strength inside of your vulnerability. You are capable of this and so much more. Nice, big, full, deep belly breaths, my friends. All you gotta do is focus on this moment and nothing else. Focus on making each breath a little more deeper than the one before. That's all you've got to do. There's something about abundance and self-trust that called you here today, which means you've stepped into this space with an intention and a willingness. Which only means you are already trusting yourself enough to face your own discomfort. So congratulations. So breathe deep and go there. Let your fears and your shadows be the fuel for you to power through, so you can forge a new path for yourself and tell yourself a different story. You have the most powerful force of creation, of transmutation, of activation, and it is inside you from the moment you're born until the day you pass. It's time to use what keeps you alive with intention. The power of your breath. And if you're starting to hear that voice creeping in telling you that this is hard or intense, that you're not capable of trusting yourself enough, then make the choice to override that voice and stay with the flow of your breath and the power of your intention. Just notice the voice without reacting to it. How you choose to live moves you either closer to who you truly are or further away from that. We're moving closer to love. And inside of that love is abundance. We've all been through uncomfortable situations in life, and we've made it through. So how is lying down and breathing going to be more difficult than some of the most difficult hardships you've already been through? Stay with your breath into the belly, into the chest, and on the exhale, just let it go. Our second mantra for today. I know that abundance doesn't come from me, but rather through me. And as I step into this abundance, I can grow and I can serve. And only through that can I become a channel of blessings to others, because abundance is an expression of love. Breathe deep. As Brené Brown says, you are imperfect. You are wired for struggle, but you are worthy of love and of belonging. So keep your energy at the frequency of abundance. Keep your breath deep and stay with the intention and willingness of going even deeper. As your heart takes flight, and you go deeper into yourself and allow your breath to be your guide, accepting your reality as it is unconditionally, all of it, every aspect of your life. Because everything you've experienced so far was created by you and for you, so that you could be right here, right now, so that you could grow and thrive and step into your own greatness. It doesn't get more real than this. So dig deep. Find your inner power. Breathe love and abundance. And on the exhale, let go of what does not serve you. I believe in each and every single one of you. Stay with the rhythm of your breath, breathing deep into the belly, into the chest, and then just letting the breath fall away. So let's unpack what's really happening in our lives, in our inner world. At what point in your life did you get stuck in your own pain and decide that you needed to carry your pain and your fear around with you everywhere you went? What is it that's caused you to lose trust in yourself? To tell yourself that you aren't worthy of living a life of abundance? As Byron Katie said, it's not the problem that causes our suffering, it's our thinking about the problem. And when we believe in our own thoughts, when we tell ourselves crazy stories, that's when we suffer. We make up complex stories in our mind that lead us to living a life of lack, with a mindset of scarcity, and we sell those stories to ourselves as our truth. And we tell ourselves things like, life is a struggle, it's never gonna get easier. Making money is hard, I'm just never gonna find the kind of relationship that I deserve. I'm just not lucky enough, and all these lies that we tell ourselves, and we believe them to be true, when we know deep down that we are only truly doing half of what we are truly capable of. My friends, everything happens at exactly the right moment, never too soon and never too late. And every experience is a mirror reflection of the way that we think. So if we want to change, we have to learn how to think differently. So lean in and breathe deeper. Let's start to rewire some of our inner stories. Tune into the aura of abundance that is right in front of your nose. Our mind is like an electromagnetic field that extends far beyond the magnet itself. So it's only with your energy field that you can attract and draw abundance into yourself. So what do you choose right now? This next song is called Listen. So listen to your inner voice, the voice of your heart, not the voice of fear.
Hello?
Are you there?
Hello? Are you there?
Breathe deep.
I'll be home soon.
It's time for you to come back home to yourself. Who's in the driver's seat of your life?
Are you there?
There's a voice inside of you that doesn't use words. Can you tune into its frequency and listen to it?
I'll be home.
What is it beckoning for? Within each of us is an internal compass that always points us to our true north. We've just got to be willing to tune into the frequency of our own will, to see our fear for what it is and know that the answers that we seek lie just underneath the surface. Right behind that fear, what you seek is seeking you, so lean into it right now. Stay with those deep breaths.
Are you there?
Let your pain be painful. Let it be ugly. Cry if you need to. Shake if you need to. Do whatever you need to do. You have permission to let this process be messy. Nobody's watching you. Nobody's judging. Everything that we've been suppressing and denying ourselves, it's time for you to let it all go. What do you see with your mind's eye? What do you feel when nothing is expected of you? I'm right here with you. I've got you. All you gotta do is allow yourself the permission to simply be with your experiences and your feelings. Befriend your fears in this space. Allow yourself to flirt with the possibility of what lies on the other side of your pain and fear. And listen to the voice that whispers inside of you. That's all it takes to heal. It's that easy. Stay out of your mind and let your body do the work. To attract abundance, you've got to think and act like someone who already has abundance. How would your life be? How would you show up? How would you act if you had abundance, if you were abundantly living life to its fullest? As Maya Angelou says, we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely do we admit the changes it's gone through to achieve that beauty. You are safe, and I am right here with you. I am holding you in your wholeness, in both your darkness and your shadows and your light. Stay with your deep breaths, my friends. I've got you. Right now, as you breathe deep, we are in the depths and the throes of this experience. So my question for you is, what can you do right now to take yourself even deeper? This song is called Truth and Love. It's time to bring out your own inner truth. And if you need to, invite a higher power to guide you further than you even thought possible right now, and have faith that you can get through anything, because look at how far you've already come and you are still here. What do you see with your mind's eye? You are still here and you are putting in the work. If that's not courage, then I don't know what is. Because the truth is, you only really fail when you stop trying. Everything you need lives inside of you. You just have to have the willingness and the desire to move through the discomfort, because the only way out is through. You've always had everything that you need within you. We just get so caught up in the chaos of our lives, skimming through, instead of leaning in and listening to our deepest desires and our own inner truth. So let's get real and raw. What's been the greatest mountain that you've been up against in your life? Your deepest hardship? What did you come here to let go of today? And let this be your next mantra. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's time for you to rise up and step into your own self-trust. And if you've been stuck in this holding pattern, now is the time to choose differently. Now is the time to walk through that door, to face the fear and walk through it. And let it burn once, or choose to keep on letting that pain and fear torment you over and over, day in and day out, week after week, month after month. So my friends, let these next few breaths be what loosens the grip of your pain and fear on you once and for all. Decide that today is the day you learn and accept the grace of letting go and the power to blaze a new trail for yourself. And realize that fear is a mirror that's being held up for you so that you can look at what needs to change and tap into the courage to create something better for yourself without getting stuck in the mental narrative and the stories. So what choice are you ready to make as you flirt with all the possibilities that live on the other side of your pain and fear? Deep into the belly, into the chest, and on the exhale, let the breath just fall away. Every breath bleeding into the next breath. No pause on the inhale, no pause on the exhale. Breathing in waves, breathing in spirals and cycles. This next song is called Open. The portal to your subconscious mind is wide open, so it's time for us to start overriding some of your old, outdated patterns. Breathe deep into the belly, into the chest, and on the exhale, let the breath fall away. To attract abundance, you've got to associate yourselves with people that vibe at that frequency. People that are active and creative. It's vital for you to invest your energy wisely with who you choose to work and play, live and love, engage and grow with. Because my friends, every adversity, every failure, every heartbreak carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. But in order to attract abundance, we've got to clear out the clutter in our life. We've got to phase out the trash. We've got to give away the things that we neglect, that we have no need for, so that we can make room for many blessings to come our way. There's a difference between wishing for something and being ready to receive it. To attract abundance, we've got to allow ourselves to laugh often and laugh loud. With happiness, with laughter, we attract new people into our lives, people that infuse our lives with love and abundance, with joy and delight. And then we start to improve our health. We start to laugh every day, and then the world starts to laugh with us. You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life whatever you want it to be. So here's our next mantra. To attract abundance, I open my doors wide when opportunities come knocking, and I welcome them with open arms. My life is exciting and active, and many, many blessings come to my door. And if nothing succeeds like success, then nothing is more abundant than abundance. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. And in my creative imagination, I can see a clear, sharp image of myself attracting abundance. I can visualize as well as feel a total enrichment that's already been accomplished. And now I realize the great secret of abundance. Abundance is not an end in itself, but a growing process. It's the result of my creative effort. I learn from the past and I make plans for the future, but I live in the now because I already have abundance. All right, my friends, breathe deeper. All you got to do right now is continue to breathe, each breath deeper than the one before it. It's time for you to check in with yourselves and take stock of where you're at. Keep your breaths deep and full. It's time to dust your inner compass. Because it's incredible how much we can heal, how much we can resolve in just 1 hour of deep breathing. But you've got to stay committed to the process. We do this to ourselves, and now it's time to undo it. If you've been skimming just under the surface, now is the time to heat things up, to go deeper. The sooner we wake up and realize how powerful we really are is the moment that we collectively shift the balance scale. The evolution of our consciousness lives as infinite potential inside each one of us. You get to decide that you are ready to break free of your own chains, to wake up from your sleeping slumber. There's no power that can stop you from living life to its fullest, with self-trust and abundance, except for the power of your own mind. So ask yourself, how much deeper are you willing to dive right now? How much more granular are you willing to go with this process? Fall 7 times and stand up 8, because the only thing holding you back is you. And know that you have everything that it takes. Know that you are the one that you've been waiting for. Know that you are a force to be reckoned with. Know the truth of who you really are. Because my friends, here in this suffering, all previous beliefs are called into question. They are consumed in the fire that is sparked and fueled by our own illusion. The pain then becomes the ashes that we are now entombed in. And it is only when we find ourselves at this most imprisoned of junctures that we emerge as the phoenix of our own very lives, which is ever so much more beautiful than the last one, and out of the ashes we rise. And we then start to say, I am that I am, a force to be reckoned with. So you've been knocked down, chewed up, and spit out. You've been hurt, abandoned, rejected, your own self-worth questioned. You felt lost, confused, unseen, unheard, unappreciated, and through it all, you chose to stand back up and try again. And if that's not resilience, if that is not unequivocal self-trust and determination, if that is not a burning desire to create, change, and transcend all previous versions of yourself, then I don't know what is. Because you are the lock and the key to your own reconciliation. And your breath is the most powerful tool in your arsenal for your own healing. So with these next few breaths, unlock these constricted feelings, release your stuck emotions, feel the feelings fully. Feel the pain, the heartache, the struggle, the learned helplessness. Feel it, and through feeling it, know that you are healing it. Because it's time to leave who you were, love who you are, and look forward to who you are becoming. This is the process, my friends. Lean in and feel it fully with each new breath that you breathe. To inhale means to inspire life into our bodies. So with this next breath in, breathe abundance and self-trust in. With every breath, we move closer to who we truly are. We shed away the layers that keep us stuck, holding us back, building that inner resistance. And on the exhale, we let it all go. We've got 2 more songs to our big release. It's time to make this process visceral. It's time to feel this whole experience viscerally. Your conscious mind might not remember all that you're accomplishing here today, but your subconscious mind will always remember. It's already acting upon the suggestions in this experience. So when you come out of the other side, all of these new codes are going to come back with you. So stay with that breath, breathing deep. And if you feel pulled to breathe slightly faster, you can, but make sure you stay deep with the breaths. As you breathe and feel, you are activating your own inner knowing, and you are stepping into the highest version of yourself. So we're going to take a little trip in our mind's eye and start to visualize. So in your mind's eye, look to the right, and standing right there, you can see someone who looks just like you. The you that you so deeply desire to become. Just notice, what does that you look like? How does that you sound like? How do you appear? How are you standing? What kind of energy do you carry around you and within you? You sense, you see, you feel, and you hear that you that is to your right as the version of you with the best attitude, with a deep inner self-trust, knowing that just by being in the presence of the energy of that version of you, you feel safe, grounded, driven, determined, with a can-do attitude. You are in a state of trance right now, feeling everything and reacting to nothing. So notice the quality of your breath, the stillness of your mind. Know that you are ready to step into the light of the you that is to your right. Feel the energy of this version of you. And as you start to feel the energy of this version of you, start to merge your current self with that version of you, moving into your body, feeling that energy move into your body with each new breath, growing stronger and deeper and more powerful, filling you up. Feel yourself stepping into your own ultimate power and potential, becoming abundantly you, filled to the brim with self-trust, guided by your intuition, taking full accountability and responsibility for every single thing that has showed up in your life, all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And now you are seeing all of your self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs playing out in front of you as if you are watching a movie in full sound and color. As these images become more vivid and lucid, there's a knob in front of you like the dial on an old TV. Start to turn the volume down on those voices. Keep turning the volume down until you're watching this movie play like a silent movie. Notice how without that noise, the movie no longer triggers you when the sound is out. And now as you're watching this movie play, there's a dial that goes up and down. Start to move the dial down. Keep moving that dial down, slowing the movie down so it's playing in slow motion, and keep sliding it down until you bring that movie to a complete standstill and you're looking at it like a still image. All of those limiting beliefs that you are afraid to look at are no longer playing out inside of your head. The sound is out. The movie is now a still picture. You've merged with that version of yourself. You can now let it all go. You can let that image go. All those times that you refused to ask for help because you were afraid of being rejected. All the times you were afraid to set big goals because you were afraid of failure. Realize that it's all a story playing in your mind, and you have the ability to stop that movie from playing out anymore. All of these symptoms of self-sabotage, your brain trying to keep you safe from your deepest fears. Now that you're in this altered state, you can begin to see those patterns without judgment, without shame, without blame. The only way out is through. It's time to breathe through this distorted reality that we've been living in. Tune into your body. Tune into your breath. Breathe deep. The world offers us a bundle of choices with every passing day. How we invest our time, our energy, how we connect with those around us, where we choose to direct our attention. Our emotions turn into uproar with every outrage and every injustice in the world because we're constantly manipulated and controlled to buy into the stories that we are sold. Life is a raging ocean with 100-foot waves. The question is, do you want to be the sailboat that gets knocked around, or do you want to be the shipping freighter that even in a storm, that thing barely moves? And what about love? Love is an infinite harvest, an ocean without end. It has no circumference, no limit. We can never exhaust love, but time is not the same. We will all run out of it. Love is limitless, but our time is limited. So is our attention. We're not meant to be perfect. We are simply meant to be whole. And each and every single one of you right here today, you are whole. Your body, your mind, your spirit were designed to be resilient and indestructible. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. It's time for us to release what's no longer serving us in our lives. Time to forgive, because forgiveness releases us from the past. And the first person you need to learn to forgive is you. So just stay with those deep breaths. They say carrying resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. Holding on to resentment is like holding on to our breath. We might be okay for a few minutes, but sooner or later we suffocate. So whatever it is, pull it out of the shadows and bring it to the surface and into the light. We are living and we are learning. So what is it that's causing us all this fear, guilt, shame, remorse, regret, sadness, and so much pain? How much deeper can you take yourself in this experience right now? I've got you. Here, my friend, we are making it to the peak. We're building up to our moment of big release. No more denying yourself or pretending. No more faking that you're okay when you're dying on the inside. It's time to see your obstacles for what they are. Stories that you've built in your mind and you've cast around your life. See how you've made them bigger, badder, and uglier than they really are. See them in the light of pure truth and transparency. See everything. Feel everything. And if it hurts, let it hurt. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to shake, shake. Rumi says, why stay in the cage when the door has always been open? Breathe deep into the belly, into the chest, and on the exhale, release and let go. Right here, right now, it's time for us to walk through that front door. Just for this moment. Because this moment is all that truly exists. Because fear robs us from living in the now. Because fear is living in the future that is not yet written. So if you can make it okay for just one moment, then you can make it okay for the rest of your life, because this moment is all we ever truly have. Just the singular moment. So my question for you is, are you ready to let it go? Are you ready to be free of the burden? Ready to transcend beyond this outdated struggle? Ready to be liberated from this cycle? ready to remove the shackles and finally, once and for all, taste the freedom that you know is right there waiting for you to let go. Are you ready? On my count, you're going to take a big, deep breath in. And you're going to hold your breath at the top. And at the end of this breath hold, it's time for you to let go with a massive scream. To let go of the fear, the pain, the shame, the guilt, the blame, all of the stories that have been holding you back. On my count, we're going to take a big breath in. So for now, breathe just a little bit faster. Activate your body on a deep cellular level. Into the belly, into the chest, and release on the exhale. And now on the next breath, exhale all the air out. And hold your breath at the bottom of that exhale. Hold your breath with lungs empty. On my count, in 3, 2, 1, big breath in. Hold your breath at the top and squeeze your core. Feel the energy coursing through your body. Feel it deep down in your core. Deep down in your center. And know that when you let this massive scream out, this is the moment of big release. The moment that you're gonna let everything go. All the pain, all the trauma, the anger, the resentment, the struggle, the fear. All the things that you can and can't see. All of it. In 3, 2, 1, let it all out. Hold nothing back. I've got you. And I'm going to be quiet for the next few minutes while you tune in to the spoken word. Take a few reset breaths if you need to, and then come back to your deep belly breaths.
You are who you've been looking for. So stop looking for more unless you're looking in a mirror, because it's about time for you to see clearly that you are who you've been looking for. And that empty feeling you got, that hole in your chest, you only got that feeling because you think you're not blessed with everything you need. You see, we live in a consumerist society, which means they need you to buy stuff. And the easiest way to sell it is to tell you you're not enough. Buy this car, you'll get girls. Buy this bra, you'll get guys. And we're seeing it so much that we start believing these lies. But the truth is, the truth is,
I've got you.
the makeup they're selling to make you feel prettier is the same makeup you buy to stop feeling shittier about this lie they keep telling you, that you are not enough.
I love you.
And what about the movies we watch, all the shows on TV? The more I watch, the more I see I need you to complete me.
You're
And
safe.
yes, love is the answer, love is the key, but if you can't love yourself, how can you ever love me? And loving yourself, what does that even mean? Like massages and selfies and that sort of thing? Because the more I think about it, the more it feels weird. I've always thought that self-love was something to be feared. I've been taught that arrogance is bad and vanity, it's not good. And even my bracelets are telling me to act how Jesus would. So what should I do? How should I act? I'm supposed to love myself, but how do I even do that? Well, I got a trick that I picked up from a friend who noticed that I was quick to defend her when she'd say something negative about herself. She'd say, I'm so dumb, and I'd say, you're so brilliant. She'd say, I'm so weak, and I'd say, you're so resilient. And when she said, I feel ugly, and I said, you look beautiful, she asked me why I was so dutifully filling up her cup constantly, and yet treating my own cup so irresponsibly. Because when I looked in the mirror, my voice was quite clear. You're ugly, you're too thin, your hairline's receding, and you got a pimple on your chin. And that was when she gave me a piece of advice that changed my life. She gave me a hug, and she said, treat yourself like someone you love. Treat yourself like someone you love. And I had been standing, but I needed to be sitting because I couldn't believe that I had been letting myself keep forgetting that I was who I'd been looking for. And deep in my core, I knew it was time to stop looking for more until I could look through all my fear and look into a mirror and see clearly that the man looking back at me is the only one who can make me happy, and I am already enough. And I'm not any more special or unique than you. That is why I'm here to speak to you. You are already enough. And when you start to see that, you will start to be that. Your world will get brighter, your load will get lighter, and you can see that with life, you can be a lover, not a fighter. And that life, you deserve it. Because you are worth it. And there's no point in letting yourself keep forgetting, because no matter what you say or do, you are perfect.
You're safe. I've got you. And I love you.
So today I hope I leave you with a direction correction. Away from the flaws you see in your reflection. They aren't flaws to me, they are simply protection against all the doubts you have of your perfection.
You are enough. You are worthy. You are loved.
So start today. Take a good long look in the mirror and say, I am who I've been looking for.
Come back to your breath. Normalize your breathing. We're done with the active breath work. You can close your mouth and start breathing in and out through your nose. You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough. You are powerful beyond measure. We're going to shift gears and start to play with the energy that we created here today. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to recall a time in your life. It doesn't matter how old you were or where you were. Just go back in your life as far as you need to and tap into a memory when you are most grateful, filled to the brim with gratitude. Maybe it's this moment right here. Or maybe it's a moment from your childhood. It doesn't matter. When you have it, feel it. Step into it. See what you saw then. Feel what you felt then. Where are you in this moment of gratitude? What are you doing? Who are you with? What are the details? See it, feel it. And I want you to imagine that whole experience as a bright white light inside of a bubble right in front of your face, touching your nose. And when I say go, I want you to purse your lips and take a big, nice inhale, as if you're drinking through a straw. And I want you to see in your mind's eye as if you're pulling that bubble of white light gratitude deep into your lungs. And you're gonna hold your breath at the top when you can't take any more air in. So go ahead and empty out all the air from your lungs. Purse your lips. In 3, 2, 1. Big, nice inhale. pulling that light bubble of gratitude deep into your lungs. And when you can't pull any more air in, hold your breath. And just start to feel all the moments you've been grateful for in your life come flooding into your body right now, filling every inch of your body, all the small moments, big moments, it doesn't matter. Feeling so much gratitude for the difficult times that shaped you into this incredible person that you are today. Feel the gratitude from your entire life come flooding into your heart right now. Feel it viscerally, feel it fully, and keep holding your breath. And on my count, with a big sigh, a vocal sigh, release the breath in 3, 2, 1. All right, take a couple of reset breaths if you need to. We're gonna do another one. Same process, only this time I want you to pull up a memory from a time in your life when you were free. Free from whatever greatest struggle you were up against before today's session. It should feel like a moment of inner freedom, lightheartedness, maybe it feels like joy. It's a colorful feeling. Whatever it is, pull it into your awareness right now. And as this feeling crystallizes, see the memory in the bright white bubble that's right in front of your face. And on my count, you're gonna purse your lips again, taking another big inhale through your straw. Feeling that bubble that's being pulled into your lungs spread through your entire body. Your whole body getting filled with this bright white light of freedom. So go ahead and exhale, emptying all the air out of your lungs. In 3, 2, 1. Purse your lips. Nice, slow, deep inhale. And then hold your breath at the top. And with your breath in, just feel how good it feels to be free of all of the inner chatter. Just you in the present moment, present in your body. Feeling a deep sense of inner peace and freedom. Freedom from the shackles of your mind. Freedom from the pain of your past. Free from it all. Feel it deeply. Feel it fully. Feel it viscerally. And on my count, with a big sigh, let it go in 3, 2, 1. And just for a moment, consider how powerful it is to simply control your feelings based on what you're thinking. The thoughts that you think create your feelings and your emotions. The entire quality of your life depends on the thoughts that you choose to put your energy on. Today you have the strength and the resilience to love yourself out in the open, completely unharnessed and unshackled. Feel what the level of power and potential feels like in your body. With one more breath, we're gonna purse our lips and breathe into maximum capacity. Feeling your power and potential getting captured in that bright white bubble of light. Exhale, and on my count, 3, 2, 1, purse your lips and take a big inhale. Hold your breath at the top. And as you hold your breath, just feel that shift in your awareness permeate through your body with full knowing that you are in control of your life, that you're going to continue to do the best in playing the hand of cards that you've been dealt with grace. And know that through it all, everything is created by you and for you, so you can grow and you can learn. And now with a big sigh, let it go. And just come back to your breath. It's time to anchor this entire experience in. It's time to anchor our experience in, affirming the new.
Is the condition of there being life. You see, for all, the life is an act of faith and an act of gamble. The moment you take a step, you do so on an act of faith because you don't really know that the floor is not going to give under your feet. The moment you take a journey, what an act of faith. The moment you enter into any kind of human undertaking in relationship, what an act of faith. See, you've given yourself up. But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender. See, and love is an act of surrender to another person. Total abandonment. I give myself to you.
Lost in your love.
As you breathe, tune into the frequency of these affirmations. I open the door to the joyful discussion of abundance. I open the door to my actions and thoughts of abundance.
Lost in your love. Lost in your love.
I open the door to my caring for my health, my inner as well as my outer appearance.
Just lost in your love. Check. Feels like I can't breathe. When I'm around you, I can't speak. Yeah, I lose focus and I can't see. It's all faded like I'm in a dream. But I feel you here. You're not around, but I feel you near. The light of your presence, it burns, no one can't hold you.
I'm right here.
I haven't felt this before, but I've never been more sure.
I love
You're
you.
1,000 miles away.
I appreciate you.
Feel your warmth, and with the love comes fear. And I will step into the dark and hope to meet your open arms, touching your palms against the road scars of my heart. So I'll give it to you all.
I open the door
Though I'm afraid of the fall.
to praising others and praising myself
You
first.
can. I'll let you flow through my veins. I'll let you take control of my soul. Promise you it's all yours, son. You will, but my heart's made its home, so I'm just lost in your
I
love.
open the door to new joy in my creative work.
Shit. No, I can't get enough, yo.
I open the
Just
door
lost in your love.
to listing goals, ideals, and plans for action. I open the door to expanding my world of friends. I open the door to releasing the excesses in my life. I open the door to joy and laughter. I open the door to the new me, today, now, and so it is. I open the door to the joyful discussion of abundance. I open the door to my actions and thoughts of abundance. I open the door to my caring for my health, myself, my inner and outer appearance, whatever that looks like to you. I open the door to praising others and praising myself first. I open the door to new joy in my creative work. I open the door to expanding my world. To paying attention to where I invest my time and energy. Energy flows where attention goes. I open the door to releasing the excess in my life. I open the door to joy and laughter and lightheartedness. I open the door to the new me today, now, and so it is. You are intelligent. You are beautiful. You are important. What you do matters, and you are worthy. You are enough. You have enough. You do enough. You are appreciated. You are loved, and there is nobody else on this entire planet like you. So don't allow the words of others or your own inner critic ever convince you otherwise. And as you breathe in, tune into the frequency of these words. I am in this body, but I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And this body is mine only for a short time. Even if I live 100 years, it will go by like a flash. Everything outside of my heart is not truly mine. I own nothing in this world. Everything I own is contained in my heart. The love I have for others and the love they feel for me is mine. The love I have for myself is mine. My connection with the universe is mine. My wisdom is mine. My joy is mine. I breathe into my heart and breathe out from my heart. So may I not waste another moment withholding love, whether for myself or anyone else. We own nothing in this world except for what lives inside of us. That is ours. So what is the quality of energy, love, vibration that you choose to live with? I am in this body, but I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. This body is only mine for a short time. And even if we live 100 years or more, they go by like a flash. So let today be the day that you love yourself extra. Because you deserve that love. Before you give it away, give it to you first. And in that love is your abundance of everything you desire in this world. And with a heart full of gratitude, I thank each and every single one of you for allowing me to guide you through this journey. So take your time in coming back with love, with light, grace, and peace. I thank you with a heart that overflows, like a river that flows into the sea endless, as is the spiral of life with all of its ebbs and flows. So is my love and appreciation for you. So right now, do whatever you need to do, whether you need to move your body, lie on your side. Today is the day you spread your wings and you trust yourself. And as we come out of this experience, for the next few days, maybe even weeks, you may be experiencing yourself process things. So give yourself grace, journal, get some sun, connect with nature, hydrate, do the things that you would do for somebody that you love, but do them for yourself. And I'm just gonna hold space. And if you want to share in the chat, feel free. But I thank each and every single one of you with my entire heart, my entire being, my entire soul. I love you. I appreciate you. I respect you and I honor you in both your shadow and your light.
Yes, I'm gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm gonna wait for you.
And if only I could jump through the screen and give each one of you a hug, I would.
I've been missing you a lot. I've been working the day right.
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate you and I love you.
And that I stop.
Thank you, Sammy.
I rediscover place.
I am truly humbled and truly privileged.
Yes, I'm gonna wait.
I am the universe and the universe works through me.
Yes, I'm gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm gonna wait for you.
Yes, this is hard. But you can't stop the real love this way.
Thank you so much.
On the boulevard, impatient waiting that last day when you come back. Come back.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes, I'm gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm
Beautiful.
gonna wait for you. Yes, I'm 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 gonna wait for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Sarah.
You hear something long enough, you start to believe it. Keep
Thank you, Elizabeth.
hard enough, it's so
I appreciate
hard to
you.
heal it. You told me I was wrong and I started to feel it.
I love this song.
Ooh, for a
Thank you,
moment
Rim.
I'd forgotten forgotten who
Blessed to have you here today.
Now I'm rolling back the dark again, starting to see me in a new light. Watch all the shadows fall behind me till I'm out of
Thank you,
sight.
Diana.
I keep on walking till I'm someone you won't recognize, starting to see me in a new light.
Thank you, Sarah.
No pain you hurt and think that it's worth it. Stuck in that bubble and you don't want to burst it. Your head thinks you found love, but your heart's still searching. Ooh,
Thank you, Ismail. It's good to have you here today.
forgotten who I am.
Trying to keep up with all the comments coming through.
I began starting to see me in a new light.
Yeah, I love Adam Roa.
Shadows fall
Thank you, Nada. Glad you could make it, darling.
I keep on walking till
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you.
I won't recognize, starting to see me in a new
Thank you, Kevin. Love that you made it today. Thank you for setting an alarm and waking up.
I keep on walking till I'm someone you won't recognize, starting to see me in a new light.
Thank you, Carolyn. Sophia, I appreciate you. Thank you, Sonia. You are loved and appreciated. Thank you so much.
Like the moon in the arms of the sky.
Thank you to each and every single one of you that showed up today and did the work.
Will keep you
You are powerful. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are worthy. You are more than enough.
fire, you fetch the water, and I lay the table. And in our hearts, we still pray.
Thank you,
for
Karen.
sons and daughters.
Thank you.
And all those evenings out in the garden with red wine.
Thank you, Supriya. Thank you for making it. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Yara, so good to have you join another live one. Thank you so much.
And I wrap myself
I am love.
around your heart.
I choose to live as a verb.
Of his heart.
So if you walk away with anything today,
I keep alive
be a verb, not an adjective.
to call you back home. And I'll build a fire, you fetch the water, and I'll lay the table. And in our hearts, we still pray for sons and daughters. And all those evenings out in the garden with red wine, those quiet hours turning to years. When you saw to come for now,
I honor all of the work
still young,
that you put in today for yourself.
but just building our kingdom.
We keep the memory of the experience in our foresight, in our forefront. We breathe it in with every inhale. And we let that bubble just wrap around us.
You fetch the water, I'll lay the table.
That's it.
In our hearts, we still pray for the sons and daughters. And all those evenings out in the garden, red
With intention, yes. Conscious living. Conscious loving. conscious relating, conscious connection.
To come. For now, we're still
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. I send you a big, big hug, a virtual hug. I appreciate you.
You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how we gonna learn your song?
Alright, as much as I would love to hang out, we're gonna listen to this one last song. So make sure that for the next few days, you tune in, that whatever keeps coming up for you, journal, give yourself extra love, extra care, connect with nature, get some sun, hydrate, do the things, say the things that you would say and do for somebody that you love. Just do them for yourself. Yes, it's recorded, Elizabeth. It will be up in the school platform and recordings after this. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
At night we're waking up the neighbors while we sing away the blues, making sure that we're remembered, yeah, 'cause we all matter too. If the truth has been forbidden, then we're breaking all the rules. So come on, come on, come on, come on, let's get the TV and the radio.
I love you guys. All of you, each and every single one of you. We don't need to know each other for me to love you. I simply love you because I see you, because you are me and I am you, and we are human. We're doing this human thing together, and we're making it up as we go. So from my heart to yours, I love you, I appreciate you, and I thank you. I will share my playlist, yes. Thank you so much. Elizabeth, if you want to connect with me through Facebook, we can chat. Just drop me a message and we'll chat. Thank you, Sammy. You got the medicine that you needed today, Bambi. Thank you. So much love to all of you. My heart is full. I thank you. All right, my friends. Sadly, as everything, this also comes to an end, but it is only the beginning of the rest of your journey and your life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until the next one, I love you. Hannah, thank you so much for everything that you do. I'll see you guys in the next one.